Hello, my name is Richard Harmon, and I lead our FSI vertical globally. We're excited to discuss how advancements in trading, from data to compute to AI, are reshaping the markets. Let's talk about some factors impacting these changes. Aric and Jim, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, thank you, Richard. My name is Aric Rosenbaum. I serve as the Chief Technologist in Red Hat's Global Financial Services practice.
And hello, this is Jim Bennett. I'm the lead in capital markets based out of Europe.
Wonderful. Okay, the first topic let's touch on with Aric. How do you think new trading technologies are transforming capital markets?
Thank you, Richard. I think capital markets have always been a big consumer of technology, and it's all about making better decisions. If you're trading a trading desk, you want to generate alpha. If you're a risk desk, how do I mitigate whatever risks I have? How do I identify those risks? And how do I do it in a capital efficient manner? So it's all about consuming that. What's interesting is that with new computing technology, GPUs, for example, we can do more calculations simultaneously. And that's also driving the demand for data. So the idea of more data, more calculations, more compute is leading the industry to better decisions and benefiting firms and customers.
Excellent. Jim, as trading platforms evolve, maintaining transparency and fairness is crucial. What steps can companies take to ensure their platforms and practices remained aligned with these types of values?
So historically, from the trading point of view, they built the applications more siloed around industry sectors or around applications. But with new technology, you're able to turn around and create a standard platform across the board using some of our Red Hat products and some of our customers. So I think it's that historical decoupling of what they've built historically and then moving towards what I call a more transparency environment on the collation of that data, the flow of that data, and then finally, what's critical is the speed of that data. It's not only getting that information, but quicker. And so that's kind of where we are right now is the modernization of the what we call historically the trading platforms. Yeah.
Mhm. Excellent, excellent. So, Aric, how can firms better prepare themselves for these kinds of innovations?
I think the space is moving so quickly that it's important
Mhm.
for firms to do a couple of things. One is to bake optionality, design optionality into all of their architectures. The ability to change things as time goes on, where you're doing compute, you know, what kind of silicon you're using, what sort of AI models you're using, whether maybe you're doing it in a CPU versus a GPU versus an FPGA. The space is moving so quickly, you need to architect in that optionality. That's one thing. Second thing is understand your data. We've talked for years and years and years about, data is the new gold, but firms really need to understand the lineage, the quality, where that data sits. To Jim's point about silos, how can you create, say, a data mesh that gives you access to the data regardless of where it is, but layers in a more modern entitlement engine on this. And the last important piece is power. These GPUs consume a lot of power. So how do you design your data centers to be able to make the most use of GPUs? And how do you be thoughtful about carbon footprint and costs and so on and so forth? So those are three areas that our clients are thinking about.
Excellent. Thank you, Aric and Jim, for sharing these insights. I think everyone will learn a lot from these opportunities that will be coming up next year. And thank you for also joining this event.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.